husband for sense gratification, which does not lead to liberation from material entanglement. Her life was a waste of time. Any work one performs that does not lead to the state of religious life is useless activity. Anyone is by nature inclined to some sort of work, and when that work leads one to the religious life, and religious life lead to one to renunciation, and renunciation lead to one to devotional service, one attains the perfection of work. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, any work that does not lead ultimately to the standard of devotional service is a cause of bondage in the material world. Yajnanyatra karmanam yajnartat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhana. Unless one is gradually elevated to the position of devotional service, beginning from his natural activity, he is to be considered a dead body. Work which does not lead one to understanding the understanding of Krishna consciousness is considered useless. Very powerful sloka. Whole content, whole summary of Krishna consciousness is given in this one. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Anmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachati Deshitarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gauravaktaranda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So let me set the ground here first before I go the sloka. Here, this is the self-realization of Mother Devahuti. We all know last few months we are discussing about Devahuti and Kardama Muni. Devahuti is Swayambhu Manu's daughter. And by seeing the good qualities of Kardama Muni, Swayambhu Manu willing to give her daughter to Kardama Muni to marry. And Devahuti and Swayambhu Manu came to Kardama Muni. Kardama Muni accepted Devahuti on one condition. What was that? Once you beget the kids, you have a desire to beget the kids. So once you beget the kids, I will leave the home. So with that condition, he married Devahuti. So Kardama Muni is a very renounced person. He has a exit plan before entering into the Grahastha. So now Devahuti served Kardama Muni so nicely, and Kardama Muni was very happy with Devahuti's wonderful qualities and serving attitude. And Kardama Muni fulfilled her desire. Now she beget 9 daughters, and now it's time to implement his exit plan. So he wants to leave the home. At that time, Devahuti was lamenting. This whole chapter is Devahuti's lamentation. So what she is lamenting? She is lamenting, number one, you are leaving me with the 9 daughters. After they grown up, they may get married their own husbands. and they may leave me, and I'm fearful. Where can I take shelter without your in your absence? Where should I take shelter? That is a reasonable question. Women should be protected always, either with father or with husband or with elder son. So she asked that question, and then after that, she was realized I was associated with such a great person for this many years. Instead of progressing in my spiritual path or understanding the Krishna consciousness or understanding the devotional service, I wasted my life simply for sense gratification. So, in that context, she is quoting this sloka, Neha yat karma dharmaya. So, what is the use of this living entity without performing dharma? So, what is dharma? So, dharma means dharmantu sakshat bhagavan pranitam. So, whatever the rules and regulations or whatever the instructions given by Krishna or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and following that is the dharma. So, one who follows the instructions of the Supreme Lord is called dharma. What is the dharma of the living entity? The living entity's dharma is Jiverehe Swarupa Nitya Krishna Dasa. So, Jiva's living in real dharma is serving to the Supreme Lord. So, that is the natural quality of the Jiva. It's not a artificial or practice or external quality. It's by default, the Jiva's quality is serving to the Supreme Lord. But with the influence of this material nature, or with the influence of all these indriyas and the mind, the Jiva forgot his real identity and his real dharma. So that's what in Bhagavad Gita also it is mentioned. Mamai Vamso Jivaloka Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Manasashtindriyani Prakritistani Karshati. What does it mean is all the jivas are part and parcel of me. Mamai Vamsa. You are all part and parcel of me. But with the influence of Manasashtindriyani, this mind and all six senses, you are all stuck here, Prakriti Sthani Karshati, in this material nature. So, because of the influence of this material nature and influence of these senses, the Jiva forgot that Dharma. But real Dharma is to follow the religious, ritualistic performances. We are all forgetting. Some of them are realizing, okay, my job is to perform some devotional service. And some of them are doing for some benefit whenever there is a problem for them. Like in Bhagavad Gita, it is told that 4 types of people will come. Whoever is in a painful condition, whoever is in need of money, and whoever is need of inquisitive, and who want to know about the Supreme Lord. So these 4 people will come and slowly they will develop. And some of them are not even realizing that the God exists or we need to perform all this. They are completely ignorant. So what is the best thing to practice this Dharma? And what will happen if you practice in a proper guidance or in a best process? The second line of the sloka is telling that, Na viragaya kalpate. If you really practice this dharma, you will get the detachment, you will get renunciation, you will feel you will feel you will feel to detach from this material nature. Sometimes if you follow artificially or superficially, you will not get that level of viragaya, that level of detachment. Majority of the people, they want to follow on their own. They don't want to take guidance from a realized person. With that, many of them will not be able to success in the first step itself. But in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is telling that if you want to realize this transcendental knowledge, he's telling that tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. He's telling that if you want to learn about this knowledge, if you want to learn about your duty, you need to approach a bona fide spiritual master. And then serve him nicely, pranipatena, and ask him submissively, pariprasnena, not in a challenging mode. So this part is missing in the current society because of some self-prestige or whatever you call. But the taking right association in the performance of religious ritualistic performances is missing. That's why majority of the people are performing devotional service superficially only. There is no progress, or there is no detachment, or there is no real surrenderance to the Supreme Lord. So same thing happened when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. All the people were superficially following the ritualistic activities. Like festival means just decorate your home and wear like some traditional clothes and cook some food and eat well. Just superficial. That is some extent is okay, better than nothing. Nothing is, if they are doing little bit, we should not decline that fact, but we need to go to the next level, the surrenderance and detachment. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave everyone to chant this Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So with the prayers of Advaita Acharya, by seeing the situation of this current age, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this wonderful process by just taking the shelter of the holy name, and devotees, we can easily progress. And if you do not do under proper guidance, the problem is we will not go to the next step, Viragaya Kalpate. If you take Dhruva Maharaj's pastime, Dhruva Maharaj also had a desire, he had a attachment to his father's kingdom or his father's affection. He has attachment there. Like when his father, when he was sitting on his father's lap, the stepmother insulted him. You are not qualified to sit on your father's lap. You get lost, and you are not eligible to take a kingdom also. So then he was looking for the solution, and he was looking for the God, and he was looking for the solution for his problem. And that time, by seeing his inquisitiveness, Narada Muni appeared, and he guided. You need to chant this so-and-so mantra, and you need to follow so-and-so thing, then Lord will appear. So this Dhruva Maharaj accepted Narada Mahamuni as his spiritual master, and he followed as it is. He followed as it is. That is very important. Sometimes some people, They will accept a spiritual master, or they'll accept Siksha Guru, or they'll take some association, but implementation is not 100% or not even 50%. So if you do not implement, or if you do not follow the instructions, again you will not achieve this viragaya kalpate, in this detachment state. So one should be very careful about the spiritual master's instruction, and try to follow it. So this Dhruva Maharaj followed very sincerely. He chanted the given mantra, and within few months or days, the Supreme Lord appeared in front of him. The minute Supreme Lord appeared, or the minute he followed the process, he got completely detachment. When the Supreme Lord Vasudeva appeared in front of him, he asked, "What kind of boon you want? I came in front of you." Then Dhruva Maharaj, instead of asking, "Give me my father's kingdom, and I want to enjoy this, that," but he did not ask that one. What he told? "My dear Supreme Lord, I'm falsely looking for broken glass pieces, but I found diamond. I was looking for some material attachments or some material desires, but I do not have anything. My desire is only served to you." So that kind of detachment only comes when you follow sincerely the instruction. Sometimes people will not follow the instructions so serious. If Guru tell one, they will do something else. With that, we may not progress. Yes, I would like to quote one simple story here to understand this better way. So one time, one Guru gave one small instructions to his disciple, saying that, "My dear disciple, I'm going for a preaching program. Next 3 months I'll not come. So you stay here in this cave and you read Bhagavad Gita sincerely, and maintain whatever little bit required for your body, and read carefully, sincerely Bhagavad Gita." After Guru left, so he was doing Bhagavad Gita. One day in his cave, he found a rat. Oh, rat is there. And instead of thinking Bhagavad Gita, he was thinking about the rat. Oh, this rat is there. How can I get rid of this rat? Then he thought, let me bring the cat. Then he brought the cat. Now cat is there, but cat is feeling hungry, and he need to feed cat some milk. Then he brought some cow to feed the milk, to get the milk. And after cow is there, and he was not able to balance his life. Cow is there, cat is there, rat is there. So you want to have someone help him to maintain all these things. So he brought one lady, accepted her as a wife, and now wife is there, cow is there, cat is there, rat is there. But he has to feed them, all of them. He has to work. So he started working, and so much tired and attached with all these things. He forgot the instruction given by the spiritual master. What is that instruction? Stay here in this cave, maintain a little bit whatever you can, and read Bhagavad Gita thoroughly next 3 months. But he forgot that instruction, and his mind got deviated to the cat, and then it went up to setting up a big family. With all these things, he lost his instruction, and he got attached instead of detached. So we have to be very careful. So if you do that, you will get this detachment. And once you have the detachment, from the detachment, what will come? natirthapada sevayai. So once you have detachment, you will get a taste of devotional service. Until you are not detached, you will not get the bhakti. Vairagya Vidya Nijabhakti Yoga. So the first thing is we need to detach from this all material attractions. Then only we can progress in our bhakti. Both we cannot do. So this is a gradual process. How it will come? In Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, it is explained the devotional service in 9 stages of devotional service. Adosranga, Adosraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anardha Nivurti, Nishta, and then Prema, Ruchi, all those things will come. So first thing is we need to have a desire, Adosraddha. We need to have a faith and we need to have a desire. I want to progress in devotional service and I want to fulfill my life's aim. I don't want to waste this life as a dead body or animalistic body. I want to fulfill this greatest human body for the highest perfection. And once you have that Adosraddha, then you need to take Sadhu Sangha. You need to take association of the devotees. That's why Srila Prabhupada established this wonderful society, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON, and established many, many temples all over the world and many, many small groups like Bhakti Rukshas, Namahatas, and so many things. These are all give an opportunity to the conditioned living entity to take association, to hear and progress slowly, slowly. This association is very, very important. Without proper association, we will not understand what is dharma and what is viragaya and what is tirthapada sevaya. So we need to have key ingredient to achieve all these three is take association, like the Srimad Bhagavatam classes. But we need to have some guidance. We cannot do on our own. If you do under guidance, we can achieve these steps systematically and we can slowly become a perfection of life. Srila Prabhupada is explaining that without doing all these things, that is not a perfect life. Even Devahuti herself is telling that it's like equal to dead body. Prabhupada, some other places, he told that whoever is not a devotee or whoever is not practicing Krishna consciousness or whoever is not realizing himself as an Atma or part and parcel of Krishna, it's equal to dead body or breathing machine. Why he said like that? So without Atma, there is no value for this body. It's a dead body. So even though Atma is there and you are not realizing. So what is the use? Even though you are you having the living force and you are not realizing that you are the Atma, then even though you Atma is there, if you are not realized, which is equal to dead body. And it's like a breathing machine. So we should not become like a breathing machine or a dead body. This life has a lot of meaning and we need to identify ourselves first. I'm not this body. This body is changing again and again, life after life. But I am the spirit soul. And once you set up the identity, who you are, then you will know your goals and your action of work very easily. If you know you are the spirit soul, your work is to how to connect this spirit soul to the supreme soul and go back to Godhead. But if you identify yourself as I am a software engineer, or I am a businessman, or I am a husband or a wife, then your actions also will be bounded to that identification. So first we need to realize we are not these bodies, we are the spirit souls, and we need to take association and go back to Godhead. We should not lament like Devahuti. Devahuti, she is regretting, she's lamenting why I should not take association. So we need to utilize this wonderful opportunity of human body and a wonderful association of this ISKCON Krishna conscious devotees, and progress ourselves in the path of perfection. Thank you very much. Over to Madhva Prabhu.
Thank you very much, Gopikantha Prabhu. Which verse, by the way, you did?
56, Prabhu, 2356.
What happened about the 55th verse?
Oh, okay. Okay, anyway. Yes.
You are saying 55th. Okay. Really? That's all right. Okay. We'd like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious.
I was assigned to 56 only, Prabhu. I read 56 only.
No, you were assigned 55th. Mataji was assigned 56th.
Oh, okay. You're right. I saw the second message last. Okay.
That's all right. Okay. So I'd like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead. A auspicious beginning of Purushottam Adhik Maas. And a lot of hopefully wonderful devotional activities throughout this month. This month does not come every year. It comes every once in 2.5 years. So you can engage yourself with as many devotional services as possible, beginning with Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Every morning we have Srimad Bhagavatam, every evening. Lately, from yesterday, we started Sikshastakam. So please join. On that note, we also like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Narsimha, Jai Narsimha,
Jai Narsimha, Jai Narsimha,
Prahaladesha,
Jaya
Padma
Padma
Bhringam.
Ugravira
Gramvirya Mahavishnu Purandaram
Mahavishnu
Sarvadokam
Narsimham Veshanam
Narsimham
Bhadram
Vishanam Bhadram Murtyo Murtyo
Narsimha
Namamiham
Bhagwan ki Jai,
Ki
Prahlad
Jai
Maharaj
Maharaj
ki Jai.
Ki Jai.
Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the Assembled
All the assembled
Vaishnavas.
Vaishnavas,
Vancha kalpatarubhasya
Kalpatarubhasya,
kripa sindhubhaya
Kripa Sindhubhyevacha,
patitanam
Patitanam
pavanebhyo
Pavanebhyo
vaishnavebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo.
Vaishnavinda ki Jai, Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam
Srimad
ki Jai,
Bhagavatam Ki Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Gaur Premanande.
Hari Hari.
Thank you, Gopika.
Hari Hari Bol.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gopikantha. Thank you, everyone. Happy Purushottam Mass to everyone. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol.